Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Thank you, SQAURE EINX, for the key. Much appreciated, as always. Squid Penis, thank you for the key. Thank you very much for the key. Sag Pania, thank you for the key. Thank you, Square Enix, for the key. Is what I would be saying if they gave me a key. But did they? No. Yeah! I will be ready. I promise. I promise I will be ready. I will. I've chosen the large tub. Just need to get the chat working. La 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 la. Okay, here we go. Right. Today, Final Fantasy Rebirth. Let me tell you a little something about Final Fantasy Rebirth. Photo mode. Oh boy, I sure love this photo mode. The problem is, though, it is incredibly restrictive. Oh, if only there was a way to take the camera anywhere we want and try to find secrets and discoveries in our favorite games. Bum bum do 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 boom 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 ba ba bum bum. Try to find secrets and discoveries in our favorite games. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here. Well, you know, I just got to see what Midgar's up to. I just wonder what Midgar's up to. My boy. We can do this in cutscenes as well. We could do this in cutscenes. We could do this in cutscenes. We can do this on the world map. And, you know, I would just be playing this normally if Squid Penis had given me a key, but they haven't. I've got a monster watermelon here. So what's this about? What's the monster water? Oh, the webcam's doing the freaky thing! The webcam's doing the freaky thing! Mm-hmm. What can I do about that? Okay, Logitech webcam. Deactivate. Activate. Hope that it's okay. Stop fucking around. It's gonna take forever to get to Midgar. So how much detail do we think Midgar has? How much Midgar do we think is there when we get close? Would be nice if the debug camera was faster, but I get it. It makes the wait all the more fantastic. I should have somewhere here some oranges. I do. They're in here, I think. One orange. Ha ha ha. Two orange. Ha ha ha. Three orange. Ha ha ha. Well, there's slightly more detail on Midgar than I was expecting. Is this where the game's file size comes from? The mountains are significantly less poly as we get closer. I love it. It's like a papercraft model. Bum, 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 bum. Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. Oh, you know when you get an orange and like the insides are really hard? So the mountains have like low detail. And then the Midgar model itself is still quite detailed. Yeah, the mountains get slightly nicer as you get closer to Midgar. What I'm hoping for is like an NPC floating above. Hey, Driven. I'm hoping that there's like an NPC floating above Midgar or something. Ooh. I've got all that Midgar detail. For something that's in the background. So in theory, I should be able to see, like, the slums down here or something. Yeah, no. I don't know, guys. Midgar seems really small up close. Don't know what it is. Oh, look at that cute texture work. Oh, look at that. Oh, like flat planes and everything. Oh, that's adorable. I wanna know how much detail is like on the top. Like if I take a photo from above Midgar, what does it look like? Like I want someone to look at this and go like, oh yeah, that's the Smash Brothers model or something like that, you know. Basically, I got to get in on this action now because next week she says we'll have like a 50-minute video. I'll remind you, who was doing Out of Bounds content before him? Not me. Definitely not me. Oh, wow. Ain't that pretty? I like how it's just rocks sticking out of Midgar. That seems really impractical. So the problem is, we're over there somewhere. Oh, edge of the map and everything. That's so cool. You can see where the ocean floor stops. Is that a pirate ship? hold on. I've seen something I need to investigate. Because that looks like, that looks like the ship from Junon. Okay. We're gonna have to get there. Hello, Vlad. It's Vlad, 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 Vlad. And Jacob, too! We are going to slowly... Emphasis on slowly. Check out this boat. We're going to slowly... Emphasis on slowly. Check out this boat. We're getting there. You know what? When you move the camera like this, you realize just how small the Final Fantasy VII world really is. I'm so glad this is finally out on PC. I'm so glad I can finally do all this bullshit. Oh, 100% these are Quixels. Quixel, and for the trees, they're using Speedtree. I need to see this up close. Is this the boat that you take from Junon? Is it just sitting out of bounds all the time when it's not in use? Because it seems like a bit of a waste to have it loaded at all times. So why is Square Enix against mods? Because someone streamed Tifa porn in the Italian Senate. That's why. Why is Capcom against mods? Because somebody streamed a nude Tifa, a nude Chun-Li at a fighting competition. Yeah, it was a site I used to visit as a teenager, don't tell anyone. A Final Fantasy hentai site. Out of curiosity the other day, I'm like, what's that site called? I shit you not, one, that website is still up. But also, it's been indexed on the Internet Archive as well. Yeah, is that the boat? Yeah, that's the Costa del Sol boat, right? Yeah. This boat shouldn't exist yet. Well, it shouldn't be decked out like this yet, anyway. Yeah, it's just sitting there waiting to be loaded. That's so silly. And you know, I just took the camera underneath the cliff, and guess what? The President Shinra boat is loaded into the game at all times. Isn't that weird? Haha. Fun in the sun, summertime. It's still quite small. This is probably like some sort of like overworld model. But let's say we've gotten far enough from spawn and we want to go back. Well, it's a simple... Oh yeah, I need to set up auto system options, control settings. I want the auto collect stuff. Is there like an auto collect stuff? There's like an accessibility options? Gameplay. It's not under camera. Remind me, because it's been a hot minute since I played this. Is there a way to make it so you automatically collect the things you run into and you don't have to press triangle? I feel like there is. I'm sure I'll find it. Ninja Gaiden 2 on Game Pass has problems with Xbox controllers. That's so fucking funny. After they made a big deal about it at the Xbox show. Well, yeah, I think it's an accessibility option, but I couldn't find it in the menu. Like, system options. I'm looking for, like, accessibility. I'll figure it out. There's plenty of time for me to find it, and if it doesn't exist, I'll make a mod that does it automatically.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're fine.
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier.
Local wildlife will only attack while on the hunt or in defense of their territory.
Oh!
As I gather yours,
Requires 2 bars, I think. Or a full summon bar? I think a full summon bar. Yeah. How does making your own mod work? I'm not entirely sure. I guess the framework for Remake probably works with Rebirth. The same hooks work. That's how we've got, that's how we've got, help not recognized. Not really sure what the commands would be, but that's how we got access to the developer console. It's because we can use the same hooks. It's exactly the same hooks. I guess what you would do is you would unpack the game's models with something like... What was that program? Like Geonesis or whatever it's called? Genesis? There's a program... Noasis? A program for opening Unreal Engine models. You'd get the key for this game for its models. You'd crack it or find it or discover it or whatever. I think there's ways to work that. Why didn't Square just add a mod block? Because they don't hate mods. They hate nude mods. And they hate, like, a mod that gives Tifa a Nazi mustache. That's what they hate. And they hate that when somebody Googles Final Fantasy VII mods, that's the stuff that shows up. That's what they hate. They don't hate Safe Horny, and they don't hate, you know, like, oh, you changed Tifa's hair color. They don't hate that. They hate the stuff that puts them in disrepute, like, you know, Big Mummy Milka's Tifa and that sort of thing. She's like, fine, fair enough. But asking people not to make those mods is like asking Barbara Streisand asking you to take photos of her house off the internet. It's not going to happen. You can't regulate mods, but Nexus Mods is sure going to try. Liver's farm. Where is Oliver? Where's Oliver? Oliver's farm. It's a nice port, but Steam Deck users are complaining because the resolution's all fucked on Steam Deck. The game uses resolution scaling, and it lowers it super low, so you get a good frame rate. Everywhere is a destination, apparently. That's what the minimap's telling me. Everywhere is my destination. I really don't like that water shader at all. And the pop-up annoys me. And the actor pop-up annoys me. Project Violet devs tagged Elon Musk in defense to being accused to have a PS deal. What? These are the devs that that said we won't release our game on PC because people will mod it and make the characters nude. Is that the guys, yeah? There's something for that team to consider, and that's one, that's not going to stop people, and two, in a world where AI exists, you don't even need to mod the game. You just train a low roll on the characters and make your AI model make them nude. Everything is fair game. Everything is permitted. Yo, it's the elephants. It's the elphadunks.
You sure you want to fight?
Ba 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 ba. Blah 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 blah. Burned. Oh! It feels good. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be playing this on PC. It feels good to have a debug camera. And you know I am gonna make full use of that in cutscenes. Especially in cutscenes with mocap data, right? I want to see the actors scratching their nuts before they walk in on a scene.
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, fan
Oh, if only I had free camera movement during this scene. Oh, if only. Oh, God. Analog Stick's doing something fun. Where's Bill? Bill! Bill's disappeared.
Meeting you here. Thanks again for the right to calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself.
When it's a close-up, the camera goes really blurry.
For a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame.
Tifa is hovering.
No biggie. We're enjoying
Now Tifa's on the ground. Aerith is in the ground.
Know someplace we can hunker down?
Cloud is in the ground.
Hunker down, you say?
Hunker down, you say? I love that it is a full-on free camera. Even during the cutscene.
I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love. Y'all just head straight that away toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
Right, the next question is how... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. You could move around while in the free camera. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. That's really awkward, actually. So what I want now is a command or something I can put in the engine innie to turn off the depth of field blur. Because if I can get that...
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you. Go on. Looking for me?
Come on, Daddy.
One more shot. I think we're almost done. Go on.
Alright, take care, Jacob. If I can turn off the depth of field with a console command, just think about all the compromising positions I can photograph Yuffie in. Sorry. I'll correct myself. Think about all the compromising positions I can photograph Yuffie in. Shit!
That thing Shinra's?
Looks like. But definitely an older model.
From back when they were looking it out with the Republic.
Hard to imagine this was once a battlefield.
And harder still to find land anywhere that hasn't been a battlefield at some point.
Some of that hit detection dialogue. Some of that beloved hit detection dialogue. It's hard to find a place that hasn't been a battlefield, Cloud. Just think about the streets of Los Angeles today. Truly horrendous how they treat people of color, Cloud. Have you ever heard about a man? I'm not going there because I like having a YouTube channel. They're not so on the nose with it, hit detection. I actually like their consultation. It doesn't get in the way. We gotta get a chocobo. Ooh, Sleek Saber. What is with all these notifications? Am I getting cancelled on Twitter? CD Key says, it's payday. It's not. Evolve PR for Keen Games. Who's Keen Games? Enshrouded. It's an MMO, isn't it?
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah. Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You'd trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Swarmer. Beware.
But even if
Midgard
we swim,
Sormer.
you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being.
What does it actually say? Lorem ipsum dollar sit amet. But even if you're too slow, you can rent a chocobo. He'll see you safely past, being nothing if not fast. So just give Bill the word and he'll pick you out of bed. It really does say that.
Thing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
The team, like, disappear if they're not.
Can we rent some birds?
Can we?
Fine.
Oh no. Oh no. I've got free movement and free camera. Ah! I know. And it's easily Cloud. Not that way. It's alright, it's as Square Enix intended. You know, if Square Enix didn't want me to use a free camera in their game, they would have given me a key. But you know, because they didn't give me a key, they're fine with me using mods and hooks and cheats. Motherfuckers. Now what I could really do with is like a player movement speed. So I'll like run twice as fast. And then I'll do a speed run and I'll get a cheated world record and then Carl Jobst will do a video on me. And then I become famous. That's how it works. Not only will Carl Jobst do a video on me, but then some Russian guy will steal Carl Jobst's entire video script, re-record it in Russian, and I'll become famous in Russia too. This plan cannot possibly fail. The trick to becoming famous. 1. Cheat at speedruns. 2. Get caught. 3. Question mark, question mark, question mark. 4. Profit.
Let's not get ahead of
Karloff Chobsterov. Hello, you absolute legends! Today we're talking about a live streamer named Escape from British who did a cheated speedrun to try and become famous. But first, are your balls itching? Do they need shaving? Well, my legends, boy do I have a product for you. It's called Grandscaped. Ba 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 da 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 da.
And welcome to my humble ranch.
Ranch dressing, more like.
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B.
I don't give a flying fuck, Bill, man. Just tell me where to go to get some fucking chocobos. Walk, walk, motherfucker. Ooh, chocobo jump scare. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Chocobo eyeball. You ever wanted to see what a chocobo sees? I fucking love this this free cam.
Howdy.
Oh, this kid. Not dealing with that jack off. Yo, a timeless rod?
Sorry about my brother.
That's funny. That's what I call my penis.
I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
Pico? Let's take a piece of some crap.
Gotta go find some tracks. Gotta try and remember how I do this now. It's been a billion years since I played this. And by a billion years, I mean... this game came out last year on PS5.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt.
Yeah. On we get.
Good bird.
It's that easy.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
The problem is these cutscenes are so good, I keep letting them play out. That's how I go. I get good games for sure. I may have a shallow mind, but you can kiss my behind. Final Fantasy is a... Oh. Final Fantasy is a game I play.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place.
It's Yardley!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise.
Chadley! Oh, that's right. Isn't there, like, Lady Chadley in this one?
Nope.
Really? Not at all? It seems I did.
Obtained the Chad module. Oh boy, I'm a Chad now. Follow Chadley. Ugh. I don't particularly want to. I want to grab him by the scruff of the neck and throw him in the river. Hate this
Here
kid.
we are.
Always hated this kid. Ubisoft Tower time!
After careful consideration,
Am I doing all of this game's bullshit again?
you'll assist me in
The answer is probably yes.
In that case,
Grassland points. Fire and ice. Apples and grapes. Morph materia. Auto unique ability. Autocast. Fire and Ice.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies.
I hate this Caperon.
I have recreated Tight. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its material.
Combat training, summons. You have to fight him at full might unless you find the summon crystals. I'll never win at full might, so there's no point. Hey, Johnny. Do 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 do. Beginner's Hall. I want to get some nice battle shots. There we go. Oh, I can't enter photo mode. Interesting. Not here, anyway. Yeah.
Calling five. No time to celebrate. Now you're in for it.
Ain't got nothing on me.
I'll do all the combat trainings another time.
You made short work of that
Shut up.
simulation. Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
Fuck off, Yardley. Ba, 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 ba.
Pico's all but first, he... So, who here's never been on...
Choco whistle. Oh, I have to come here. I think I have to do the race, don't I? Yeah. The little chocobo race.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers. I won't find a ranch.
Do you guys race?
We've been sitting it out.
Where? Where?
Okay.
Ba ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. I only play games that are popular. I only buy the games that magazines tell me to buy. That's how I know I get a game for sure. I may have a shallow mind, but you can kiss my behind. Final Fantasy is a game I play.
That was something else. You and Pico are a perfect match. Might even have what it takes to win a race or two.
We can't thank you.
Oh, that reminds me. You might want to now that the troopers are though. Don't run off. Just not sure what the truck. Honestly,
You want to let...
He keeps talking about his mom and fucking dad leaving. I don't care. Stay an orphan forever. I can come back and do things anytime. You know? Hello, Bill.
Let me guess. Y'all are fixing.
Yeah, that's the...
While I was making a route, group of fellas shambled on by, heading toward
black robes.
Yes, indeed. I expect mid, but if you...
Black robes. Where?
Go on!
Yes. Okay, I can end photo mode here. Okay. Do the character models always disappear if I enable free camera? No. Nah. You know what that means? Look, I gotta try it.
It's on you.
I gotta try it.
Together.
Get ready. That wasn't so bad.
I need to get into another fight. I need to try it. For the sake of science, I need to try it. You understand, right? Come on, Cloud. Yeah, for science. Let's get into a fight.
Keep it together, Clover.
I'll take care of them.
I really want to get a good look at Aerith. Damn this stupid photo mode for making her disappear when I get too close. If only there was another way. Yeah, I gotta find out. I gotta find out for science. I gotta find out for science, you know? We need to know. For the sake of science, we need to know. I just want us all to be in agreement right now that this is for science, okay? This is for science, all right? This is for science. Okay? I predict the legs go into nothing. You know what? There is something sort of resembling underwear going on in there. That's remarkable. There is kind of an underwear. Wow. I'll give him credit. They actually made a sort of underwear. It's plain. You know what? I'll give him that. Well, you know they do that thing where they like put girls in spats, right? But joke's on them. That's kind of my thing too. Every time I jump out of the battle bus as Yuki in Fortnite and I get spats in the face, I'm just saying. They did good. Combat settings. I need to fight in my team. Did you know that this is also a 3D space? Which means we could check here too. Right. For the record, this is for science, okay? Okay? This one's a void, I think. It's hard to tell. No, there is a fabric. There is like a fabric texture. Okay, cool. Right, characters I don't have access to yet. Are they in this scene at all? Or, other question, where does this scene take place? Like, is it loaded above the game world? What's with the texture of this room as well? Na 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 na. It doesn't appear to exist above the game world. How peculiar. Reminds me of like the main menu screen from Hogwarts Legacy being like a 3D space you can travel around. Look, I got free camera, debug camera. This game will have mods. I'm a happy camper. But you know, I wouldn't have taken a free camera up, you know, Aerith's skirt if it wasn't for, you know, Square Enix not giving me a Steam key. If Square Enix had given me a Steam key, I wouldn't have, you know, taken the camera up Aerith's skirt. But, you know, it's just, you know. I laid it out straight for them. I said I would play the game without mods, as the developers intended. And they didn't give me a key, which means what Square Enix wanted was for me to play it the way I am now, which is to look up every character's skirt. That's what Square Enix wanted me to do. Because if they wanted me to not do it, they would have given me a Steam key. Can't fault that logic. Well done, Cloud.
Look at that. You've stumbled upon a...
Could that be a live stream?
No, this is a live stream. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Final Fantasy VII live stream. Today, we're going to look up Aerith's skirt. Joke's on you, they sent it to Escape Route England. Fucking hate that guy. So, fun facts. If I become self-employed and trade as Escape Route British, I have no protections if someone were to call themselves Escape Route British online. I'd have no protections as a sole trader. This has been interesting stuff to dig into as part of this self-employment course. It's like all the things I can do and all the things I can't do. Soul Trader, do you deal in reincarnations? That's funny. That one hasn't actually come up this week.
Coming through.
Soul Trader is in I sell shoes, obviously. Actually, no. Soul Trader in the sense that I am the business. You know, the downsides are if the business goes bankrupt, I go bankrupt. You know. The business and I are the same legal entity. There's lots of risks to it. But I'll work out the best. The best for me. I'll figure it out. I always do. Does look a bit washed out on PC, but I will say that the frame rate is so much better. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. You know what? I don't think there is an automatically collect what's on the ground. I think the buggy does it automatically, and that's what I'm thinking of. The automatic picking stuff up, I might be thinking of an accessibility option in, like, Forspoken or something like that. I really hope that Forspoken gets a good Steam sale soon. Really. I want to play it, but not at anything, you know, above a tenner. Currently sitting on, what, £40 of Steam credit? Right now that... Yakuza Infinite Wealth is on sale for 50% off, which is really good. I'm very tempted. That's now 30.
Alert! Alert! Dangerous being detected in you. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me my Chadley program.
What I really hate is, right, I hate Chadley, but I would go into battle for this girl. And I do regularly.
I'm picking up unusual fiend activity nearby. To procure the biological data that we...
Fiends roam this place.
Rare alpha duck variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The docile disposition of the alpha duck led to its widespread adoption as a beast of burden. Applications included agriculture.
Trying to remember how I get across this area altogether. Not by going off the cliff, obviously. Let's look. Right. Oh, I can fast travel there. Walk.
So, we sure this is safe? Harry Potter to the bar are damn near body us. Plus, there's that giant man-eating serpent.
Bill assured us the chocobos could handle it.
Have some faith in our feathered friends.
The man in a robe.
Over there.
Oh, it's Sephiroth. Cool. Well, you know. It's Sephiroth. We have to. You know. For science. We have to know. Although, to be fair, you can kind of see. This would be really good with a modification to adjust the field of view and the depth of field and the field of depth and the field of fields. But yeah, that is wallpaper. That is wallpaper.
It's Sephiroth.
What?
Doesn't look like Sephiroth. I think Cloud is imagining things.
Moving on then.
I don't see Sephiroth. Do you?
No, I don't.
Hey, Sephiroth, buddy, how you doing? Look, I don't think that's Sephiroth. I think Cloud's losing his mind. Got a good boss fight coming up. And many opportunities for screenshots.
Is that dry land I see?
No,
Let's go.
it's the Midgard Zorma.
Easy there.
What the?
Hey, get back here right now!
So cool. Ah, reduce damage against fire. Okay. I may be better off using these.
Aim for the head, guys.
Careful. This thing's already pissed off enough. Brace yourself.
Ah.
No more playing nice. You're as good as dead.
Two. Oh.
Get back!
You might have interacted with too many conservatives, like in terms of like arguing online, that now the algorithms believe you want that stuff. Well, X might not, but the advertising cookies might.
Watch the water. I got it. Bring it. Yeah, beat them. It's on you. I'm ready. Just hang on, all right? Let me handle this. Here, let's finish this. I think it might be charging up. Come on, you're up. You can. I got
Okay.
Finish him off.
Leave it to me.
That's it. One more shot.
Well, I suppose you can like tap on an ad and say, "Don't show me this."
Then let's get
It's not a perfect solution. But it might allow for a temporary reprieve.
It's building up to something. You're out of luck.
Keep your guard up.
Even though you don't need meta accounts for
You're up. Here goes.
the quest anymore, I keep it anyway.
Don't worry, I'll get you out. You'll see. Just a bit. Okay. I'd keep my distance if I were you. You'll see. We can't stay in the water. Okay. Gotta dig deep for this one. Get up. Get ready. Here. Over here. You willing to step up for us?
Well, you know, for science, we have to. What do you mean I can't enter photo mode right now?
Go on.
I wanted to examine Shiva's character model.
Is it gone?
Is he under the water right now? No.
Cloud! No.
Oh my god, I can't see shit. That is such a cool shot, though. Damn. Pretty. I ain't afraid to admit it. Oh, I wanted a shot of that. Sephiroth. I would let you die, my puppy. Cloud is dead.
Wakey, wakey.
Go make an order of pizza for dinner.
You remember who I am?
No fucking health after that. That was an embarrassing display on my part. You know, there's probably a bench coming up here. Would have been a free heal. Ugh. It is what it is. Yeah, there's a bench.
He's here, isn't he? I don't know.
Well, monsters sure are. No doubt.
It's kind of funny hearing this sped up.
We've dealt with worse.
That's easy for you to say. You fought the worst for a living. Not us, though.
Yeah, good point. You mind taking the lead, Merc?
For 2,000.
Enough for her standard course. Twice, right? Her what now? Ask him. Cloud?
Forget it. You guys need to focus.
Wasn't all that long ago that this place was a working mithril mine. Y'all know about mithril, right?
Not anything specific. No.
It's pretty tough. And beautiful besides.
Right on both counts. But what you might not realize is just how rare it is. Never been found outside of these caves, in fact. And I ought to know. Worked in a mine myself back in the day. Hard not to learn about the life when you live in it.
Should we pick up a few souvenirs then?
We could, but probably not worth it. Shinra's been churning out stuff made with more durable alloys for years now. Even got that signature mithril sheen and everything.
Probably refined with materia, too.
Look at you, Mr. Shinra expert.
Right, what have we got? High potion on sale. Right. Another spangle, 2 slots, but it provides better defense. Normally I'd have a lot more SP to spend, but I've been rushing this as opposed to what I played on PS5 where I did everything slowly. Oh, that's right. This has the echo taking damage noise, doesn't it? Can't I just have, like, an auto? Like, I swear that, FF7 Remake just lets you automatically apply points. Just say, auto-level me up, and it'll just do it. Like, I'll just take however it lays it out for me, really. I'm not fussy. Ma 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 ma. Right, I want to know if anybody's written these down yet. Like, how easy these are to get. Final Fantasy VII... Let's try Remake, because the developer console is going to be roughly the same. Let's have a look. Dev console commands. FF7 remake console commands. List. Something for like a paste bin or something. FF7 hook. Dev commands. There is CVARs to disable depth of field. That's something I might be looking at for screenshot taking. There isn't a list of the console commands, which is really frustrating. Can I, like, get an autocomplete on things? So if I say, like, add. No, it literally won't tell me. Something like add or set. No. So let's try FF7 hook. Reddit. FF7 hook console Reddit. You'd hope that somebody would have made a Reddit post. I guess the next question is how do I go about digging out these console commands? Because if nobody else has done it, I'll do it. I'll make a video explaining the console commands and what they do. Because that's untapped area, so... How would I figure it out? Can I, like, dig through the executable and look for strings? Like, if I know toggle debug camera is a command, can I look through the executable for the words toggle debug camera? Is it that simple?
Hope they're okay.
Yeah. Allow me. It's okay.
How would I dig for that stuff? I'll take a look. If I can find the words toggle debug camera stored in plain text in the executable, then I can in theory find the rest of them. Failing to initialize shaders, but the GOG version is meant to be the best one because it contains all the fan-made patches. Well, the obvious questions like, have you upgraded your graphics driver recently? In which case, I haven't the foggiest. It was always a bad port, right? Because the game was essentially developed while Half-Life 2 was in development. And didn't they rush to be the first Source Engine game? Pretty sure they, like, rushed to be the first Source Engine game on the market. So as a result, the game is buggy as fuck. They should have made it for Gold Source. Like James Bond. Valve was contractually always going to be the first. Right, so they were the first third party. So I had my wires crossed there. It was, of course, in development while Half-Life 2 was in development, though, right? I haven't got that part wrong. Launching on the same day as Half-Life 2. So it was the first. Arguably. It's like, if you got twins born on the same day, one technically has to be the older one. No, 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 no. Ba-na na 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 ba-na 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 na na na.
Too bad. Come on.
Well then, in which case, the game that came out was pretty good, all things considered. Considering they were making a type of game the Source Engine was never designed to make. That's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, Dark Messiah. Wait, is a it's a Source Engine game? I think I own that. Divine Cybermancy, yeah. Okay, you know what I'm gonna ask? So I don't need to ask it. Because you know what I'm going to ask. That's how it works. Is it worth playing once to see what it's like? Like on a overstimulated or something like that. I've heard that there's like weird menuing and shit. Like menus upon menus. Which, to be honest, just makes it sound more and more exciting to me. Hey, Kakakulo! Poopy butt. How's it going? Eye is pretty intense. Makes me all the more interested in trying it. I might have to do it on an overstimulated, because I need to bring that back. I've been asked, when's overstimulated coming back? So... The answer is, 9 times out of 10 when I'm playing something on Steam now, it's a publisher opportunity. So it falls under the taking a squiz banner instead. Like, I can't do 3 different publisher opportunities in the same stream. I mean, I probably could, actually, but I'm not going to. I give it, you know, I give each game a decent amount of time on its own, so you can really get a feel for what it's like. But under a taking a squiz, you know, as opposed to overstimulated. Overstimulated is more like I play until I get bored, so I can play a game extensively, or I can play something for 10 minutes. Under overstimulated, that might be an option. It could be played co-op. An ImSim that could be played co-op. This is sounding wild. I know about the deathmatch because I think one of my friends at one point told me to hop on deathmatch for I, and I'm like, no. So I think I knew it had deathmatch. I think there's also a dedicated server for it on Steam that you can install. We'll pencil that in for an overstimulated. I'll pick like a good game, like a game that's bound to be shit, and then like that's probably going to be like somewhere in the middle.
I don't see any black robes. Did we lose them?
Still got time to catch up.
If any of them are still alive.
Speaking of the French, he's making good shit. That Claire Obscura Expedition 33, I am so there. Obfuscated mechanics is not so... I'm not so keen on that.
He's been through worse. He's been instructed to take some time to himself. To relax.
Wait.
Recuperate.
That's Elena!
But that sounds a lot like a nice, long, all expenses paid vacation.
It's Elena!
More or less.
Seriously? What are we even doing here?
She my babe. I like Elena. I like Elena a lot.
But I gotta say it. This mission, it makes no sense. Why are we wasting our time following these hooded weirdos around?
Orders are orders. The whys and wherefores are not our concern.
Yeesh. Maybe you need a vacation. So about him, Mr. Workaholic. Thoughts? I say we put him down. I mean, that's what Sung would do if he was here.
What? You can get hacked back!
There.
Amazing.
Sharp ears.
Damn it.
No freaking way.
Avalanche.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest. Elena.
A feast for the
You
eyes.
three can call me your worst nightmare. Where's Reno?
On vacation.
And unfortunately for you, I'm here to fill in.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk. And a consummate professional.
Yeah, I bet you know all about consummate, wouldn't you? Rude, you... Faster full auto. That kind of reminds me how there's a gun in Perfect Dark. I think it's the Cyclone. It just has a full discharge alt fire, and it will just fire the entire clip in one go.
Rude.
Just like we practiced.
Gotcha.
Petite powerhouse. She sure is. That's why we love her.
No escape.
Going in. The name's Elena.
The name's Elena, bitch. Fucking hell.
Give him hell, Rude. I think she's covering Rude.
Just occurred to me I haven't equipped my summon yet. But Aerith has got Shiva.
I've been dying to see you.
Wait. There's a... Hold on. There is a Space Hulk-themed Left 4 Dead. That actually sounds like something I would play. I played the Space Hulk game for the Sega Saturn. I was not a fan. It looked like a boomer shooter on the box, and then it ended up being not a boomer shooter. It had that art style, you see, on Saturn. Yeah, okay, we got... Excellent. We got photo mode in a battle with Shiva. That's good. I need to do some research. Need to do some Shiva research, alright? This is imperative, alright? This is scientific research. This is scientific. We need to get a good look at Shiva's character model for science, alright? I'm actually genuinely concerned that there might be something underneath that geometry, and I might need to check this with the game source disabled. Bear with me, I will report back. Just realized the screen says Banana Massacre. That's very disappointing. There is absolutely nothing under that mesh. I was very hopeful, but alas, there's a wrong one. There's nothing there, I'm afraid. Too bad. It is very nice having a debug camera. I'm so glad that in one day the community has figured out how to enable that. I love that it's the same way it's enabled in Remake.
In the air, right now. Better keep that toy where I can see it, lest you want a hole in your head. Now then, y'all got a lot to answer for, a lot of blood on your hands.
You need someone to blame.
It's Sung! How could you, Sung?
I suggest you look in the mirror. For us, however, things have changed. While you're still wanted fugitives, if you stay out of our way...
His voice is so bad.
Oh yeah? Bullshit.
Take care of Aerith for me. Elena!
So cool.
Nice one, Red.
I love how the pacing of Remake to Rebirth makes you think, oh, they added this Lady Turk, how boring. But then when you play the original game, literally at this point, you're introduced to the Lady Turk. It's just funny that because FF7 Remake is the entirety of Midgar on its own, it genuinely feels like they added a bunch of shit.
Gonna quit.
There is actual shit they did add. I've warmed to this since the, You think Barrett swimming with the Gatling gun is goofy? Wait until he starts climbing. Wait until he starts climbing. It is the goofiest shit you'll ever see.
Hojo's lab
Was filled with men like this. I buy whatever's on sale in the vending machine. Whatever's on reduced price. I'm like that. I'm like that in the real world too. You know? I see something for a reduced price, I gotta have it. I hate that I'm like that. I see an offer, you know. I see something 50% off in the supermarket because it's past its sell-by date. I'll buy it, and then, you know, it'll churn my stomach, and the only person I have to blame is me. Every single time. I'm hardwired to like a good deal.
Guess it's my turn. Still.
Speaking of jank, wanna play Daggerfall? Not particularly, no. What won soundtrack last year on the Video Game Awards? It was this, right? Fucking love this game's soundtrack so much. It's tons of different variations on classic Final Fantasy VII themes. There's new Final Fantasy VII style tracks. Yeah. I think at the time I said, you know, that's what I would have given it to out of the options. That thunder right here! Yeah, Silent Hill 2 has very good audio direction. Like, sound direction, I would give it to Silent Hill 2. And soundtrack, I would give it to Rebirth. Because the two are different. Like, best original score versus best sound direction. But sound direction went to Hellblade. I've not played Hellblade, so I can't comment on it, but I know that it uses, like, binaural audio, and it has, like, different filtering depending on who in Senua's mind is talking, and, you know, like, I appreciate that it does a lot of that stuff. I've just not played it, so I can't have an opinion on how well it's done. I'd have much rather Silent Hill 2 one. Kiss my ass! Name's Barrett, bitch! Okay, who wants to see something goofy? It's time for Barrett to climb. So goofy. That's one of the best parts of the Silent Hill 2 remake, is just that you'll walk into a room and be like, okay, where am I now? Open map, close map. Open map again, close map. Open map for the third time, close it. You're like, alright, here I am. And then some legged thing like comes out from under a table and goes, I fucking love that about Silent Hill 2 remake. Like, son of a bitch. We're kicking, you see. We're kicking. Like doing a kicking motion to get up. The ones that are already killed. Well, that's where the radio comes in handy. If that radio's going, there's something alive. I forgot how long this game is. I'm just thinking about, like, the fact there's, like, the whole, like, Red 13, exam that you have to do in Cosmo Canyon. Kate Sith in the Shinra Mansion. It's just how long some of these bits are. Yeah, there's an achievement for not using the radio in SH2 Remake. That's alright, I'll do that on the absolute easiest difficulty. And I'll combine it with my speedrun playthrough. So I'll just run through areas. There's one for only using melee, right? As well. So I'll just combine them all into one playthrough. Yeah, chainsaw, no radio, no gun. Yeah. That's basically what I got in mind for that. But I actually need to go back and finish that. Na 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 na. Ba na 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 na. And it goes back into the other version. I love this. Like the audio leveling, the cutting between different versions of tracks. I know it's nothing special. It's nothing that hasn't been done before a billion times, but it's done with Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that's, you know, that's fucking married to Final Fantasy VII. I'll admit. This game, you know, well, not this one. Fuck Rebirth. But this game, like Final Fantasy VII, means a lot to me. I'm one of those boring people. Right now, I've got, what, Kingdom Hearts 2 down for February. It'd be my first ever playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm excited to play it. I'm ready for Timeless River. Liking FF8 would be more controversial. Yes and no. In recent years, FF8 has, like, found a new, like, breadth of like, popularity. You know? People like it now where they didn't before. And then there were people that were very much into it when it came out and had to, like, be quiet about it, that can now just say, oh, fuck yeah, I love Final Fantasy VIII, you know. There's no, like, stigma to it nowadays. You're quite right, back, you know, back when it came out until, like, fairly recently, you couldn't really say good things about Final Fantasy VIII. I'm thinking I need to pick a Final Fantasy to play through in maybe March. Because Kingdom Hearts 2 is going to take a month. FF9, I have tried so many times to play FF9. I've got, like, discs in and then stopped every single time. And then there was rumors of a Final Fantasy IX remake. So I've kind of steered clear of 9 until I know what's happening in regards to that. Because I don't want to play original 9 and then there be a remake a month later. Be well shit. I'm not going to want to play it now. There you go. Yeah, I like Final Fantasy VIII's draw system. I like junctioning as well. I actually like junctioning. A lot of people don't. I like it. I think I like systems in games that allow me to break them. And allow me to break them spectacularly. Right? Final Fantasy VII's materia system allows you to break the game in utterly spectacular fashion. And things like the hero drink allow you to break the game. And then there's double item, which lets you clone items. The game is so inherently buggy and broken, and the materia system just allows you to break the game even further. Junctioning is much the same. Junction right, and you have nothing to worry about. I love games that have a system that lets me break them.
Hey guys, over here.
Maybe I should give
The bridge is
FF8 another shot. There's like a remaster now, isn't there?
Do you think you can give us a hand?
How much is it?
Let me see.
Store. Final Fantasy 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Final Fantasy 8 in library. Final Fantasy 8 remastered on wishlist. Added a skirt to the Siren Summon. Renoa's outfit shows less cleavage? I don't know, guys. I might have to play the original. Yeah, it's one of those remasters that has, like, the gameplay cheats and shit. Nah. I'll play the original.
There must be some way we can dislodge that container.
Anachronox. When I think Final Fantasy clones on PC, I think Septericor. That's a Final Fantasy clone, isn't it? Septericor. Yeah, Septericor is the one I think of. Anachronox. Yeah, sure enough, I have it. I knew I would. When did I pick that up? Activated as part of Anachronox in 2015. Yeah, I can see the inspiration as well. Like, in my mind, I immediately go Septericor when I think PC Final Fantasy clones from the old days. I think Septericor. Wait, Ion Storm, like Daikatana. That's funny. I love it when it makes that Echo the Dolphin pain noise. Made by the Daikatana team. That explains a lot, because Daikatana has, like, RPG mechanics. Like, very basic RPG mechanics. Of course, you got the character of Hero, who's, like, a samurai. So it does wear its influence on its sleeve. It does show a studio that is, you know, focused on featuring Japanese stuff in their games. Hero the Hero. Yeah, I mean, they're not the first and they're not the last to make a Hero the Hero joke. I mean, there was literally Hero in Heroes. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yeah. That's something I really tried to get into when it was on TV. BBC did a thing before the second series of Heroes, where on one of their channels they played every episode of Heroes back to back from season 1. So like Garlips and I watched like what, 4 hours of heroes back to back? 5 hours, 6 hours, whatever it worked out to. And like, I really cared about the character of HRG, but then I stopped watching it, and you know, then I find out there's been like 5, 6 seasons of it. It's just, I'd never be able to get back into it now, knowing how much of it there is. Daikatana is fine. Like, I'll say this regularly. Daikatana is fine.
We're in business. Thanks.
It's not good, it's not great. It's fine.
Don't you forget.
I like it enough.
I don't think we can open it from here.
See a button or a lever?
One sec.
$2 grand.
Thanks, we owe you.
Yep. $2 grand.
That's fair.
Orb of lightning material. This boss sucks.
Looks like that hurt you. With me. Yeah, that's good. You and me. Come on. You good? Oh, we got this.
Right.
Back up the lift. With me.
Lunar New Year, yeah, I saw a sign in the co-op today. It said celebrate Lunar New Year. Buy Cobra beer. I'm like, nah, I can't be drinking alcohol.
Suck on this. Suck now. Now's our chance. Hit it with everything you've got. Let's go. Don't keep me waiting. Follow my lead. Suck on this. Coming at you hard and fast. Hey, hold on. What's old Rocky up to now? With me. Come get it. Here it comes. Come on.
New Steam sale. Oh yeah, that's a point, isn't it? I got 30 quid in, no, 40 quid in my Steam. Burning a hole in my Steam wallet.
Back up the lift.
Fight at our side.
Ifrit!
Won't be nothing left for you when I'm through.
What's Ifrit's summon abilities? Oh, Crimson Dive's worth 1. Okay. Works for me.
Bring it to head. Damn,
Yeah, knew that was coming. That's funny. All right. Right. Almost done. Catastrophe time. Oh, Taeon. Taeon made a racing game with microtransactions. I like it better when they make im sims based on 80s film franchises. That's what I like.
That's a mighty fine staircase. Thank you,
Where's my Escape from Los Angeles, Escape from New York im sim from Taeon? Now I've said that, you know you want it. Or alternatively, where's my Big Trouble in Little China? Where's my Adventures in Babysitting? Taeon im sim. $2,000. Rocky Brawler. Hmm. I think a Dynasty Warriors style game would work with like the Warriors. Yeah, but Indiana Jones is worth a lot more than Rocky. Indiana Jones is a Disney.
What took you?
Stumbled on the killer rock formation and couldn't tell.
I think would be more likely to get like the Rocketeer im sim.
Could give way at any moment.
I
Shouldn't linger.
was gonna say we really need a Rocketeer game, but we got one. It's called Dark Void.
More of them
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Dark Void is fucking fantastic. Correct me if I'm wrong, is it a Grin joint? It's not, is it? It's one of those studios, but I don't think it's a Grin. Airtight! Ah. I remember being really excited for Dark Void when it came out. Oh, they're the sole suspect guys! Right! Okay, cool. I was going to do it for Halloween a few years back and then didn't.
Hey, check it out.
It's a bunch of rope guys. Couple of rope guys who were up to no good. Started making rubble in my neighborhood. Took me like 1 billion years to get here on the first playthrough, because I did everything in the grasslands first.
There's a story about a great condor said to roost on an island's abandoned reactor, though there's no longer any way to reach the island, or at least none that I'm aware of.
They just finally reclaimed what shit was stolen.
Well, even if we could get there, I'd rather not bother. It didn't seem very friendly.
Agreed. Let's focus on where we can go.
That's the game's way of telling you no Fort Condor, only to then give you Fort Condor anyway. Any movie for this week? That is a very good question. I really should. As it currently stands, I've been claiming that Grauen no Torikago is my weekly movie. So I haven't broken my New Year's resolution. I mean, technically it is in a way. But I can see my movie intake increasing once I'm self-employed, because all the time I'm working on video editing or, like, art assets, that sort of thing. You know, I can have Photoshop open on one screen and the movie on the other. The way I'm looking at it is everything is going to be content. So if I'm watching a movie, I could just as easily take screenshots and RoboCop Director's Cut. What, like the Paul Verhoeven one? I don't have it on Blu-ray. I could watch the modern RoboCop. I've got that on Blu-ray. You know, Bill?
Sweet.
Birds of the Mountain. The modern RoboCop hurts my soul. I'm sorry to hear that. I want to get one VHS in a week at like some point. Airtight was made up of Crimson Skies devs. That was like an airplane game on the original Xbox, right? Crimson Skies. I remember it appearing a lot on. I remember it appearing a lot on.
Him anyway. I'm doing it for the chocobos.
Cybernet. Which was a video game television show from the early 2000s. With the host, Steve Truitt. I'm Steve Truitt, and welcome to Cybernet. Oh, Narbacula Drop, the game that became Portal. This minigame sucks. I feel like they've made this minigame easier. So I remember really struggling with this one first time. I feel like they've made it easier. Or maybe I just remember that solution. I'm sure that the developers for FF7 remake trilogy have said the next one will be a lot more streamlined. We're cutting back on the minigames.
Curious to see how this all turns out.
It's up there. There's a road.
Well, this is it.
Time to burn.
Just hit it.
Not bad, but not my best.
It's it. Quantum Conundrum. Like, I've seen that one a lot. I think I got that in my Steam library. My Steam library is a lot of games I've never played because I have a buying games addiction. Yeah, Quantum Conundrum. Support. Added to your Steam library as part of the Murdered Soul Suspect pre-purchase. Ah! It was a freebie for buying Soul Suspect. That's why I have it in my library. Because I don't remember buying it. So that'll be why. It was a freebie given to me. For buying Murdered. That makes sense now. Knowing that they were the guys who made it. Because it did seem kind of weird. Getting that as a freebie. Airtight deserved better. They deserved to have less air. They deserved to be airtight. That means I pre-purchased Soul Suspect. I actually don't remember that. But I must have at some point. Like, I knew I was interested in that game, but I just don't remember actually pre-ordering it. I just when I got it in like a deal after the fact. I only buy games that are, you know. I only buy the games that magazines tell me to buy. Shut up.
So I encourage you to seek out said sanctuaries.
This one. Ba 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 ba. I should pencil that in for some point then. I'm all about the new experiences, which is why it's really annoying me that I'm like, fuck yeah, new experiences. Let's play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Which I already fucking, like, fully completed last year. Well, not fully completed, but, you know, like, beat the whole game. Kind of annoys me that I'm like this. It's because it's Final Fantasy VII, that's the problem. La 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 la. La 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 la.
We're trying to fix game.
Oh, well, you'll have to.
Think a swift kick could get him up?
Wake up!
Whoa. Scared me half to death. You want to get my ass up?
Well,
I say we get his ass up.
Buried treasure. Ugh. Ba 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 ba. Right. This is like such a long-winded side quest. Parts of this game are very clearly padding in it. It frustrates me. He says it frustrates him, but he's still playing it. Does the streamer have no shame? No. It's that one. I was going the right way, but I doubted myself. Why can't I climb that fast? I think if I do make a mod for this game, it'll be like, make the animations go faster. Climb walls faster. You know. I want this to be quack, 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 quack. You know? I know. Square, square, triangle, triangle. Is he pissy? Oh, please, Chadley. Tell me more. It appears you've licked your ass, Cloud. God, this happened again. I got sucked into this game and it's bullshit. I'm gonna have to do one pin at a time. It forces me to get off my chocobo. That's really annoying. Just have to get back on my chocobo. Right, these are the two houses that are in the corner. Slightly above the two houses. If I vaguely recall, it's down this mountain path. To the right. Yeah. Fuckers. Yeah, get me off my fucking chocobo for that shit. So dark here. Something else that we could disable with mods is the light changes. Just think about things we could do to improve this game. Like, this quest doesn't add anything. It is just padding. Climb a wall around here. I know. It's a path around this way. Yeah. And of course, there's enemies here I'll be forced to fight. Yep. Forces you to get off your chocobo. Now have to get back on the chocobo to smell again. There's a lot that could be done just to streamline this.
Special delivery.
Oh, yeah. You did mention that.
I did, yeah. You gonna give me the part or nah?
Guess what? Brought you a present.
Is that so?
Takes so long to skip. Right, there we go. Fast travel is open between the first area and the second area, which was the main thing I wanted to get done, so then I can actually clean quests up. I've got like a free half hour here and there. I can clean some quests up. Also opens up a bit more of the world now for me to explore. Right, I want to fast travel to back to grasslands. Oh, not yet. Do I have to pay like once or something?
Don't want to ruffle that bird's feathers any more than I already have.
Maybe I haven't unlocked fast travel yet. Maybe I unlocked that just before I go to Junin. That now rings a bell. Right, well, thank you very much for joining me. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of tonight was, other than, you know, I guess to check how good this port is. Catch up. Shoot the shit. Normally I would stream for a lot later, but because I've been getting up early for this course, like right now I am so tired.
I flew right on over. If you're in the market for a ride, Gabe's Chocobos will get you where you need to go.
Ah,
Lickety-split.
okay. Yeah, grasslands. Nice one. Ba 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 da 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 da. Fucking Final Fantasy VII soundtrack is top stuff. Right, thank you very much for joining me for a stream for Banana Massacre. I never changed the text. Tired, exhausted, knackered, absolutely jizzed. I'm not sure I can admit to that on live television. Right. You know how it is. I want all of you to take care, and I'll see you tomorrow at some point. I don't think I have anything down now until Monday. VF5 Revo is out Monday. You can preload it now, and I believe I have. The question is, can I play it now or not? Do I get, like, early day? Early access? No. I don't. Revo's installed, but I can't play it yet. Hey, at least you get preload. Oh, lame. I gotta repeat Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trading card. I don't think Steam ever planned for you to have, like, 83 pages of inventory. The application buckles under its own weight. Oh, right. Until next time, if we live that long, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.